now things are working. Sorry about that. Oh, sorry? Who's sorry? Well, you got a bunch of fiddly diddly. And now this is, you saw page one, this is page two. I'm going to take this folder here, this is my paper layer, and I'm going to copy that, and I'm going to close this because I don't need it. So now on to page three. Um, we're going to paste this folder in, and that gives us our paper layer. And now I'm going to import page 3, and then what I'm going to do is I am using a certain kind of file system from Clip Studio Paint that's not actually necessary, but it does help. Okay, so we take this and we squish it down to the confines of the dimensions. Now we go all the way, yeah, confines of the dimensions. Alright, and so the next thing we do, so the problem is this can't get any smaller than this. So I believe that what I should do is duplicate this, hide it, lock it, lock that, unlock this. So I believe this is how I'm going to continue to dice up these panels. So I'm going to rasterize this, and I was making copies every time and resizing each one, but if the max allowance isn't there, well, it's sort of a little system I have. So what I'm going to do is, oh, but that's right. This system fails to create jankiness. Okay, so we're going to Control Z, and this is going to be red. So I'm going to go with my old system because the old system allows for jankiness. This new system would have been less janky. So I'm going to move this over here, right about all the way up to the center. There we go. So put that there, and then we will flatten it and then cut it out. Now we duplicate this, unlock it, uncolor it, this layer is, what's the word for not needed? Not needed. This layer should be called okay, what I'm going to do is open up this page and see, what did I call the layers? Yes, just call them what they are. Okay, so we'll close that again. This is going to be called O1, except it's not O1. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's panel 9. I'm not sure if this is the best way to go about this, but for now that's what I'm doing. Okay, so there's panel 9. Now, this somehow happened. And we're going to go like this. The reason I don't want to resize the panels is because the line art will differ, and I don't really want it to differ. So anyway, oh, I forgot to rename this. This is going to be 10. And now we will cut that out. And then we will duplicate this, take the lock off, decolor it, rename it 011, make it visible, and go to the next panel. Oh, yeah, we're going to leave this just like this. That's what we're going to do. Yeah, the rest of this can literally just be like this, except we're not going to. We're going to leave that, so we flatten it, go like this. Delete it. Whoops, what happened? Oh, I see. Yeah, that's fine. That's what we want. Excuse me. Alright, now let's see. Is this flowing? I don't know. It's kind of weird, right? So maybe this should be centered. And then maybe this should be over here. I hope you can tell that I am going for the look that somebody cut these out and pasted them together. Let's see. I don't know, should this be centered? Should it be given some room because of its... Yeah, give it a little room. It's supposed to be, you know, an uncanny moment. At least that's how I see it. Alright, let's go to the next two panels by duplicating our master, unlocking it, decoloring it, renaming it 012, and then make it visible. Now we will get this panel to be... This is, again, this is like, this is a... I kind of like doing this because it actually helps. I'm going to flatten it. It's kind of interesting. Goodbye. And then like, I don't know, my brain likes... Oh, let's see, put that up there. My brain likes the way this looks. Now the thing is, should that be the same? You're not going to see these panels the same. You're not going to see them on the screen. Should it be low like that? Like the other one? I don't see how it could hurt. Maybe a little too low. Let's put that up. I don't know. Too low, too this, too that. Do I want... What I want here is... Hmm. Okay, I think we'll just get rid of that. I'm like just trying to be creative here. Alright, so let's get the last panel in here. Duplicate the master, unlock it, decolor it, rename it 013, make it visible, and then get this panel in here. Gotta flatten it, and then that, and then this. Whoops, wrong button. Gonna do that. Again, I want to remind myself just how big. Yeah, this is this big. I wouldn't call that huge, but it's pretty big. Okay, so now that I've done that, alright, that's fine. I don't know what magic is supposed to occur here. Let's just make this up here like this. Let's reference our first page. Okay, so yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna do what's comfortable. Okay, fine. Now, let's this. We gotta zoom in here. 4120. 4120. Go 4100. Alright, so we'll do this. And then we go change canvas size. Put this up here. Tell it to be, what was it, 4100, I believe. Yeah, 4120. 4120. Whoops. Perhaps 4140. Yeah, we'll go with that. Alright, this page is now done. Oops, there is one thing. Did I go a little hard on this part right here? Maybe I can bring this down a little bit. Yeah, just a little. And then I could bring, whoops. Yeah, keep that down. That was a little close for me. I don't have any hard and fast reasons why I'm making these changes. But changes they are being made. Alright, now I'm gonna save this. Control S. That saved the project. Now, of course, the objective here is to do my magic key for an export, and I'm going to go in here and I'm going to go vertical pages, and this is going to be 3. What did I do? I did the wrong thing. I'm supposed to do just that, and then gotta go here, and gotta go here, and gotta go here, and so this is page 3. Okay, so everything is set the way it's supposed to be set. And we export that bad boy. Now, the next thing I do is copy the paper layer because it's time to go to page 4. So we open page 4, 3, well, so let's just put 1 over here, 3, 4, probably should just close 1. Alright, so 3 is open, it's exported. So page 4. So the first thing we want to do is get rid of this layer. Second thing we want to do is paste our paper layer in here. And then we got to import page 4. And now we come to the happy page. Everything's going to be great now. And let's see, let's go like this, and we use the Alt key to crush everything down into this confine. We color this red, we lock it, and we duplicate it, and then we unlock that, and then we uncolor it, and we call it 13, 14, was it 14? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So this is 16, huh? You gotta be kidding me. Let's see 3. 13, yeah, what am I talking about? What's going on? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So how is that possible? What did I do wrong? My goodness, huh? Alright, this is 3. This is 4. This is 3. And why does it only go up to 13? If we open 2, we see that it goes 6, 7, 8, 9, and open 1. Well, why is this confusing? 1, oh, 1 got crushed. One is not separate panels. Page 2 is when I decided that I wasn't going to fuss. So I called it 6, and it would be 6 because there's 5 panels on the first page. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wow, what a mistake. I made the biggest mistake in the whole world. I guess it's time to fix that mistake. I don't know how to live stream, folks. Where am I here? Thank you, Zeb. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And there's 9. And then that's 1. And then 3, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So where are they? Oh, I see what happened. This is why it doesn't matter what I call them, because sometimes I just leave 2 panels right next to each other the way they are in the book. So it's less important that I know what the panels are and stuff, rather more important that I sorry folks. my talking is bad. Okay, so yeah, I'm trying to number all the panels, but sometimes I lump two panels in just the way it appears in the comic book, and then I'm not gonna try to name both of those panels. So yeah, naming convention, all that matters is I have a finished piece of art when it's done, right? So we don't want to get too crazy trying to have everything separated and ready to be edited at a moment's notice. We must commit to our art. That's what I'm about to do. Now let me see here. Let's get back to page 4. Yes. I'm going to, page 3. Oh, I just made changes to page 3, believe it or not. I made tiny little incremental pages, and I'm going to save the project file, and then I'm going to export the image. Already exists. Yes, that's fine. That's fine. So page 3 is properly exported. Now what we're going to do is go to page 4, which is the happy page, and we've already duplicated our master, and now there's only one thing to do. Flatten the master. Bring the master up here, make this one invisible. Now should we leave this like this? We're going to undo, squish it just a little more, use Alt. Now everything fits, because I'm thinking that we're going to flatten it, and then we're going to move it up here. And I'm thinking maybe leave this panel this way, these two panels this way. This whole thing can be left this way. But, so we're going to I'm gonna cut this out, because I do believe that it would be better to duplicate our master, unlock it, uncolor it. Renaming it, I've decided, is a waste of my time. I'm going to flatten it, make it visible, and then flatten it. Let's see, what do we got here? Get this. Yes, we're going to make it visible and flatten it. And then we're going to, now you got to be careful when, whoops, what happened there? Did I flatten it? No. Okay, so I flattened it. Now the key here is when you do things like this, I flattened it, and that I want this panel. I don't need this panel yet, and you got to realize what you've done when you've flattened it. Good thing I don't want that panel. Anyway, now it's time to put this here like this and cut it out. Oh, no. Sorry, folks. Oh, I see. I'm going to cut this out. And then I'm going to put it right here. And then I'm going to duplicate the master. I'm going to unlock it. I'm going to uncolor it. And I'm not going to rename it because I discovered that that's a waste of time. So now let's see, what do? We make it visible so that we can get the final panel for this page into view. And it is a small panel. Oh, it should have some room. That's what I say. So let's flatten it. And let's cut it out. Okay, so that's a nice short page. We're going to figure out where to cut the page off. 2800. 2800 seems fine. Let's cut it off at 2800. Change canvas size. Do that. 2800, huh? Wow. Whoops. 2800. It must be 3800. 3800. There we go. Oh, that's 32. 3320. My goodness. 3320. There we go. Okay. Oh. Okay. There. Now, I think it's time. I don't see why I shouldn't export this. Let's grab everything and move it down just a hair. Oh, you know what else I want to do? Oh, no, this is the happy thing. Yeah, all happy, everything's fine. Right. So now, I'm going to save the project. I'm going to export this image. Artwork, strange happenings, digital. I think I was, no, I wasn't there. There's 3, this is 4, and there we have that. Now it's time to do 5, and then we'll be done with what we have so far. We, this, me, that. Sometimes I just have to stop and laugh at myself talking to people like this is my show and all that sort of thing, or that we're doing this together, or that anything's happening with, you know. So what am I doing next? I'm going to go to page 5. First I want to make sure, because I might have put something on the clipboard, I'm going to copy the paper layer. And I guess I'm just going to open page 5, get rid of this layer because it's useless, put the paper layer in, and import page 5. I'm all done. Now we get to the not so happy page. Okay, so the question is, well, first I have to do this, make everything fit. Alright, now, I believe these panels are laid out in such a way that they are fine one after another like this. However, so let's flatten this, and then I'm going to cut this a little tight. I'm going to use my subtract and get rid of this. And then I'm going to delete everything. And then I'm going to, I can't help myself, I feel like, whoops, let's just fix that with that little thing and do this. I feel like if I just don't want that butted up against there. I don't want too much time to pass. Well, you know what? I mean, why not? Okay. Oh, you know what we did? We did a bad thing. We didn't make a master. So I have to import it again. I got carried away editing multiple panels with one layer. So this is going to be locked. This is going to be invisible. This is going to be colored red. Now we duplicate it, unlock the duplicated thing, uncolor the colored thing, and then make it visible. And now we have to use Alt and resize this. And then we're going to put this wonderful panel right here. And yes, I am making cuts, kind of. I gotta flatten this. I examine every opportunity for this to look a little janky. So let's see. Oh, and that's a little. We got enough jankiness going on with. Let's get rid of this sort of. Okay. Let's push that down a hair. Now it's time for the two, what I consider to be the most important panels of the story so far, which is the way it should be. I was gonna go on a storytelling diatribe, or I was gonna say, and I'm not gonna say it, but I was gonna say, yeah, if whatever point you've gotten to in your story, if it's not the most important part so far, something's wrong with your story. It's got to get more important as it goes on. This should be invisible, and this should be moved over here. Yeah, so let's just flatten this and go like this. Okay. Now, one more time. Duplicate the master, unlock the copy, uncolor the copy, make the copy visible, get your move tool, get this in view, flatten that baby, and cut her out. Move it to where it should be. Then, let's see, that's 4800. We'll go 4800. So we get our canvas size. Put this up here. Go 4800. Let's go 4700. How about 4750? Okay, I'm happy with that. So unfortunately, this is it. This is page 5, and that's the end. not the end. It's as far as I've gotten. But what we got to do is save the file, and then I'm going to export it. One of the things I find funny about Clip Studio Paint is every time you export, it leaves off where you last opened, or I don't know, it never goes back to the folder that you're importing to. You have to find it. So anyway, here's the folder, and here's 4. So this is page 5. Page 5. Okay, now for the really cool part. If you're if you make your own comics, hopefully I don't forget to switch screens again. Did I save this? Yes, I saved it. I exported it. Why don't I do myself a favor and back up this project? It's the least I could do. So let me see. I go here. I'm doing stuff off screen. Sorry. So at least I could make one backup. Let's see. No, that's the wrong drive. Sorry, folks. Just a moment. Oh, here. Here's something to read. Now, where are we? Where am I? Okay. I'll be with you in a second, folks. I'll be with you in just a minute. Okay, and then see the thing. This really does become kind of arduous. I mean, I have to back up everything. I don't have to, but I've had computers fail enough on me where I'm paranoid. Let's see. Yeah, that's gonna go there. Alright, so at least I have that backup. Alright, that's good. Now what we're gonna do, we, as in me, and anyone who joins me, we're going to go to okay, so Global Comics. It's a website, right? So here I am logged in, and here is my account, and I'm going to publish. So I go to Strange Happenings. Sorry if I'm talking away from the mic. I guess I better put this on. There, that's better probably. Let's see. It's time to put this over here in case I need it. And then let's see. So this is release 1, and I guess I just create new release. No. Right, I go into the release and I add to it. Right? Yes. So now it's time for 3. So I go to Strange Happenings, Vertical Pages, and I grab 3 and 4 and 5, and I go boink, and this now uploads them, and that's how it goes. So these are uploading. They look like they're all different sizes, but they're really only different heights. So the width looks fatter because the picture just is different, because the lengths are different. We're going to test this though. So the next thing you do, obviously you I don't believe any changes need to be made. If we view it, I guess that's going to give us a preview, and here it is. This is exactly what it looks like when you go to it. And I see that everybody has bailed. Well, according to that silly chart anyway, everybody's bailed. Okay, so this is what it looks like. So this would be page 1, and page 3 just 2 just comes up underneath it, and then page 3 comes up underneath that, and then page 4 comes up underneath that, and then I feel like this is wrong. I think they're in the wrong order. Yeah. Okay, we don't like that. Good thing we checked, right? So what's going on? 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe I don't want to batch like that, because this is wrong. Oh, if I go like, this is page 3. Whoops. This is page 3. Oh, it's calling it page 4. Wow, that's a bummer. Really? I have to upload one at a time in order to get them to come in? Well, all I can do is delete them and try bringing them in again. Gee, I don't like that. So there's page 2. So now upload page 3. Okay, so there's 3, and it's called 3. Alright, so now we do, I guess maybe it makes sense. I don't know. I mean, it's nice that you can rearrange them, but don't I want it to be called 4? Maybe I can change it in the, let's see, there's 4. I don't even know what that means. Desktop CDN. I don't know what that's doing. Okay, view thumbnail. Image asset. Oh, I can create an image asset. Okay, I think I see image asset. So I'm going to I'm gonna save the changes. I didn't make any changes. That's 4. So if I can upload an image asset, I think, where did it say that? Oh, image asset. Let's try this. I don't think I have some. Well, we've got to make a little test here. So for image asset, I don't think I have anything I should use. What can I do? I would have to make one right now. How big does... Oh. Website. Oh, I could try... Let's see what happens when I go to... Strange Happenings Export.
if I go to the vertical pages and upload this, open, upload. Oh yeah, that's just gonna be that. It's already there. Come on. So I have to try something completely different. Gee, I don't have any. I mean, just to try. Oh no, that's not gonna work either. Hmm. Okay. Let's just see what happens when we do this. Okay. So I'm just testing here, but if I go back to Zillus Media and I actually go to the Zillus Media and then I go to, okay, that's the image asset for that page. And if I go, yeah, that's what I want. If I go here, that's the image asset. And if I say, if I click on any of these, it's going to go to that page. If I go to this, it's literally going to go to that page. Nope, went right to the beginning. Oh, oh, that's definitely not what we want. Okay, so just as I suspected, image asset means change the image that you have here. So we are going to make sure that we go to publish, go to this, go here, go here, definitely get this asset to be the proper thing that it should be. I wanted to change that because it's not a good look. I'll show you what I mean in a second. So this is the actual image that we want for this page. And when I go back to my thing and go to here and go to the book, you get this and all that, but oh well, now this looks like this because now I have multiple pages. Before it was just this page here. If you can see what I'm pointing at, it was just that. And can you tell what that is? Maybe you can get something out of this. But anyway, so I thought that was very sad. Like you literally look at it and go, well, that looks uninteresting. But now it looks like this, so that looks more like, well, at least it looks like, well, there's a comic book here. Okay, rant over, or aside over. We have to go to, make sure in publish, go to this, get to this thing, get them, go here, and now we have to upload page number 5 finally, and there it is. So let's upload it, and upload page 5, and everything should be all set. Those things just happen automatically. There's nothing to save. It's done. If I click this publish button, it's just going to assume I want to publish a new release. And I'm just adding to the release. And now if we go to zillusmedia.com or virtualsg.com, and we go and click this button, we get the Strange Happenings comic book. And so far, we got page 1 and page 2, and then we have page 3, and then we have page 4. Page 5. There you go. So that's what I accomplished over the weekend. I didn't do any drawing to speak of anyway. I didn't add anything to the comic. I just got it ready for, so people can see it in all its glory. So there it is. And now I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I do believe I'm going to end this stream and maybe come back tonight, but that's very doubtful. But I do hope to get back into the swing of getting panels done. So look forward to some more live streams if you look forward to them.